Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Ken Chu, Part 5, which includes his main role in the idol romance drama Remember, About Us, his main role in the comedy series The Taste of Happiness, and his main role in the youth inspirational drama Love Without Promises. But before I continue, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on who do want me to feature next. Remember, About Us. 2011. Cast: Ken Chu, Michelle Chen, Wu Zhongtian, Maggie Wu, Ai Wei, Zhang Fuzhen. He played Luo Jiajun, the 28-years-old successor of their family business, the Zunju Construction Company. Luo Jiajun has been educated by his father since childhood about their business. Luo Jiajun was sent to study economics in Japan, where he meets and fell in love with a Japanese girl, but he was tragically abandoned, which left him disappointed in love. Luo Jiajun finished his studies in Japan and returned to works in their family business. Luo Jiajun was tasked by his father to purchase a piece of land from a stubborn old man who refused to sell his land even at a high price. Luo Jiajun went home early from works at the request of his mother, who wants to have dinner with him, and he agreed. But upon knowing that his childhood friend was the one who prepared the meal, he complained of being tired and wanted to rest early. In order to avoid his childhood friend, Luo Jiajun decided to spend 2 million yuan to charter the land for himself that was currently being rented by the owner for guests who wished to stay. On his way to the homestay, Luo Jiajun almost hit Ding Dong on the road near the tung tree, and the two had a quarrel, refusing to admit mistake from each other, and as he drove away, the tung oil flowers fell on him and her. Ding Dong is the 25-years-old woman raised in the orphanage after her mother abandoned her. Ding Dong sells coffee at the old Tian station every day and works at an old man's homestay, who treated her like his own granddaughter. Luo Jiajun was annoyed to meet Ding Dong in the homestay and was stunned that she was the housekeeper stated in the contract that the owner trusted to comply with Luo Jiajun's request while he stays in the homestay. Luo Jiajun was about to take a bath, and Ding Dong brought his bathrobe, but when she was about to enter the room, she slipped and hold on Luo Jiajun, and they both fell on the bathtub together. Ding Dong run embarrassed, and Luo Jiajun was pissed because Ding Dong run with the bathrobe, leaving him soak on water. Luo Jiajun phoned Ding Dong about dinner, and when she arrived, he was pissed because he misunderstood that Ding Dong lied to him about selling coffee because she came with a man. He believes that she was on a date, but she explains that her friend came to help her cook meal for him. At dinner, Luo Jiajun was served with a table of sumptuous Hakka food, and he asked Ding Dong to sit down to eat with him. Ding Dong did not squirm and sat down to eat, but she ate and devoured, so that Luo Jiajun was dumbfounded by her huge appetite. At the morning, Luo Jiajun was pissed once again as Ding Dong came in late and prepared a breakfast meal for him with a lot of salt. Fortunately, Luo Jiajun saw Ding Dong's trick and asked her to finish the breakfast alone. Luo Jiajun received a call from his father's secretary asking him to rush to their home, only to find out that he was to accompany his childhood friend and her father to dinner, which he didn't like, that was shown to his stinky face. Luo Jiajun's attitude angered his father and smashed his forehead with a document and told Luo Jiajun that the company was facing huge financial pressure and needed to acquire the land as soon as possible, otherwise he wanted Luo Jiajun to marry his childhood friend and strive for the support of her family. Ding Dong saw Luo Jiajun's head injury and she helped him stick a band-aid, which made him felt heartwarming. Luo Jiajun inquired Ding Dong about the land, and she cheerfully talks about the legends and reason for the owner of keeping it, which for him is unrealistic. Luo Jiajun was curious about Ding Dong and blamed himself after hearing her sad story. Luo Jiajun and Ding Dong became close and began to develop feelings for each other. But their relationship sadly needs to end abruptly as Luo Jiajun was forced to marry his childhood friend to save their family business. The Taste of Happiness. 2011. Cast: Ken Chu, Lu Kongwei, Yang Ruoshi, Lu Yan, He played Meng Chong, a star agent who helps improve the images of people who want to become a popular star. One day Meng Chong happened to meet his old classmate Han, a cook at a noodle restaurant named Taste of Happiness. Han confided to Meng Chong about his feelings for the beautiful waitress working with him. Han believed that because of his poor appearance the beautiful waitress rejected him. Meng Chong offered to help Han change his images and become a radiant noodle brother. However, Han lost his kind nature, attracting accusations from neighbors. One day, an ugly working girl came to the noodle restaurant and teach Han to face life bravely, even with his poor appearance, which gradually woken up the new Han. As Han decided to finally give up his persistent pursuit of beautiful appearance and confessed to the ugly girl who happens to be the beautiful waitress who changes her image with the help of Meng Chong. Love Without Promises. 2013. Cast: Ken Chu, Eva Huang, Yang Zi, He Jia, Han Dong, Xing Yanqi. He played Han Jieqi, the second-generation heir of their family business, who was unwilling to inherit his family business. Han Jieqi had just returned to China and seated with a woman who left her passport on the seat. The woman is Lin Minna, daughter of a rich businessman who was on the verge of bankruptcy, and she came back to help her father. Han Jieqi only wants to have fun, but his grandfather let him work to the company, starting from the lowest clerk. Han Jieqi and Lin Minna met as Han Jieqi returned her passport to her. One of Han Jieqi's friends proposed a leisure and tourism villa, which he showed his grandfather his tourism real estate plan, but his grandfather was unimpressed and disagreed with his idea. Han Jieqi was very distressed and was encouraged by his friends to go to Macau for a few days to have fun, which he gladly accepted. Han Jieqi met Lin Minna as she was working on one of the companies of Han Jieqi's family. Han Jieqi was tricked by his friend to return to work, as his friend lied to him that his grandfather planned to let the two of them get married, and Han Jieqi rushed to the company in fright. Han Jieqi continued to work in the company, but his work never satisfied his grandfather, which was contrary to the accomplishments of Lin Minna, who was able to prove to Han Jieqi's grandfather her capabilities, so she was appointed vice president of the company and gave free share for her. Han Jieqi was disappointed with his grandfather's decision, but when he found out that Lin Minna resigned from the company, he called for his grandfather to tell him that Lin Minna had taken a leave, and then he went around looking for Lin Minna. Han Jieqi found Lin Minna, but she refused to return to the company as someone close to her already offered a job for her. However, when Lin Minna heard that one of Han Jieqi's friends planned to ruin the company of Han Jieqi, she informed and helped Han Jieqi, as Han Jieqi and Lin Minna developed feelings for each other. In the end, Han Jieqi's company was saved by Lin Minna and they confessed on each other, becoming a couple. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.